Hello there, I am here to break down the top 3 ways to get paid with LiveGood. My name is Dave Gardner. I'm an affiliate and independent representative with LiveGood, just like you, and I want to show you how you can maximize commissions week in and week out when you start referring people. And so that is the key one there. Number 1 is referring people. This is a business. You have to actually take action. You have to have and actually take an effort to work forward, to reach out with people, and then the important part, share your link. So make sure you're checking the other training videos here, because in another video I show you actually where to get the link and be able to show them and share with them the webinars and give them information so you can actually start to get people interested to actually register and sign up. And so when someone signs up, that is special way number 1, or the best way I should say, to start building not only your team, but building income that could be life-changing for you. Depending on what country you are in, you could earn an extra $50, $100, or a few $100s a month that could be life-changing for you and your family. And so I'm going to break down a little bit about some of my recent payments. And the 3 main ways that you can get paid, we're going to take a look, are the weekly fast start commissions. That's when you personally sponsor someone. We're going to look at the matrix commissions, and then we're going to look at the matching bonuses. The matching bonuses are huge when it comes to the growth of your team, especially when you have sponsored people. And so the first way to obviously make money is with fast starts, and that's when you are physically sponsoring someone. So you've shared with them your link, they've pre-enrolled, they joined, you are going to earn a 50% commission on the fees that they paid when they joined. Now, if we just take and look at the regular registration fee, it's a one-time $40 United States registration fee, and that gives you access to all the tools, the member area, it gives you all the support, all the websites that they create for you, and the links in your tracking. And so that's a $40 fee. You earn a 20% commission off of that. So you're going to earn $20 from that. You are also going to earn a 50% commission on the first month's membership that they pay, $9.95, which is basically, we're going to round that up to $10. So it's a $5 commission. So out of basically, if we round this up to $50, you are going to earn $25 for every person that comes in as an affiliate and a member. If someone only comes in as a member and only pays $9.95, you're going to earn $5 off of that. So some people might only come in as a membership. Now, what I want to point out, there is no difference if someone comes in at a month or comes in at the full year. You're still only earning in the beginning off of that first month or that first $9.95. All consecutive months end up going towards the matrix, where you're going to earn a little bit more, and we'll talk about that for every person that's in your matrix, whether you personally sponsored them or not. And some people you could earn multiple times off of them, and I'll explain that a little bit too, and how the matching is extremely powerful, which is why you want to get out there and actually start to sponsor people and to share people the amazing options and opportunities that they have with LiveGood in this global opportunity. So I want to go and just break down a weekly paycheck. So for example, the week of October 10th, 2024, I earned a total of $110.85. Now, the affiliate referral bonus, that's based off of me physically sponsoring someone who became a registered affiliate. So I mentioned it was a $40 fee. I get half of that. So for example, I have 4 people right here that I personally had sponsored. So for each one, I am earning $20, $20, $20, and $20. But then where it really gets special is people that are even in my downline that other people sponsor, I'm going to earn a percentage. So for example, Jin Su sponsored this person right here. I'm not going to say the name. I don't want to say it wrong and embarrass myself. But Jin Su sponsored this person. So that means they are on my second generation. I earned a $4 commission. So instead of it being 50%, it's 10% on the next level, and then it's 5% on the level after that, because this person here sponsored this person here. They are on my third generation. I earn 2%, which is a 5% commission. So if we go back over here to number 1, the fast start commissions, any person that you sponsor that's on your first level, you earn a 50% commission, or $20. If they are on your second generation, if you are unranked, you do not earn any of that money. So it pays to rank up. It pays to start sponsoring people because you open up further levels and further generations and commissions. So currently, as I'm filming this video, I'm a gold ranked member. So I have commissions all the way down to my 6th generation. That means, for example, I sponsored someone who 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 sponsored someone else. I'm still going to earn commissions on things that they do 6 levels or 6 generations down, which is really powerful. As people continue to rank up into, for example, platinum and gold, or excuse me, platinum and diamond, that goes down even more generations. The generational matching is enormous when you think about it, especially as your team gets bigger and bigger. It's just going to have money that you're not even realizing where it's coming from, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is just amazing, okay? It's one of the best programs that I've ever seen. Worldwide, global, they have really done a good job in trying to make this be legitimate as possible and help us to earn maximum amount of commission. So again, if we go back, like I said, these were all on my first level. That's why I'm the enroller. I earned 10% on level 2. So 10% of 40 is $4, and 5% of 40 again is $2. So I'm going to earn on all of these people. So if we go back to where we were, and that was this part right here. That was the $86. Now, those people also became a member. So they were also paying the $9.95. We'll call it 10 to make it a little bit easy. That's the membership referral bonus. So notice I'm also earning half of that. Those same 4 people, I'm their enroller. And then again, we have the same commission. So out of $10, I earn 50% of that, or $5. And then the second level, or second generation, I should say, I'm earning $1 for everyone on my second generation. I'm earning 50 cents on anyone on my third generation. Now that percent stays the same. If they're third or fourth generation, notice it's 5%. If I go into my 5th generation, again at gold, it's going to go into 3%, and then finally 2%. So if you're sponsoring people, again, who are sponsoring people, who are sponsoring people, who are sponsoring people, and that's happening in multiple places, oh my gosh, you have basically a continuous amount of money that can continue to come in, that other people are doing work for you. And that's where pure leverage is really, in this concept of leverage is really being built, and you're going to have life-changing income. Again, if you have continued to sponsor people, you're going to continue to grow down those levels. So that's the first major aspect and the first major way to earn money with LiveGood, and that is with your Fast Start bonuses. Now, when these people join, the way that LiveGood pays out is they pay out on a Thursday afternoon. Now, anyone that joined the previous week basically gets dumped into that. So now if you think about the previous week going from Thursday through the previous Thursday, it's really the Thursday through the Thursday before that. So anyone in that week that joins then gets paid on the following Thursday. So it is a lag. It could be a lag from, it could be almost 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks. If someone joined, for example, on a Monday or a Sunday, you're not going to get paid on that Thursday. You're going to get paid on the following Thursday. So hopefully that makes sense. But I have been working with LiveGood for well over a year now, and they pay me every week on time. I am using a direct deposit in the United States. Make sure you check the other links to the videos that I've provided for training below. You're going to see how to cash out and how to get paid with LiveGood, and obviously how to find your link so that you know how to share them and then actually earn these commissions as well. So that is the major way of getting your team to start to build and to have weekly commissions come in week after week after week. Now, even if you only sponsored one person a week, that's 4 people, that's $100 a month. Think about what's going to happen over the course of a year when that happens. Your team is going to continue to grow, and if you can work with them where they're sponsoring one person a week, you start to really get the exponential growth that happens with these types of memberships. All right, back to the next type. The next type is the the matrix commissions. Now, I mentioned before, it doesn't matter whether someone comes in at the monthly level or the annual level, you will always earn only 50% of the first $10 during that first 10 months. Doesn't matter if they're annual or a monthly membership. What is really powerful with LiveGood, starting on the second month and every month after that they maintain an active membership, you are going to earn a 2.5% override or commission off of that membership. Now, what that amounts to is only 25 cents. Now, that doesn't seem like a lot, but it compounds. And I'm going to show you an example of my matrix and show you an example of my monthly commissions, because you're not always necessarily just earning on that person one time. You might earn on the same person multiple times, assuming you've sponsored people in multiple generations and multiple levels of your, not generations, excuse me, but multiple levels of your matrix. And I'll explain that in a few minutes if you bear with me here. Now, even at the unranked level, if you have never sponsored anyone, and let's say you come in, you've created an account, and someone above you is taking a lot of action, and you got some what they call spillover, which isn't guaranteed, but it's a nice benefit that someone may place some people underneath you. And if they start to work and grow, you can actually earn off of people that you never even sponsored. Unranked people can earn down to 12 levels deep in their matrix. Bronze, once you've ranked up to bronze, you open up an additional level. You can rank up to the 13th level. Okay, as many people that are down into your till 13 levels deep, you are going to earn a quarter off of every single one in that matrix. Same thing if you are silver level. Where I am currently at the gold level, I've opened up the 14th level or 14th row in my matrix growth. So again, more percentage. If you are down to the diamond and platinum, platinum is the same as gold. Diamond opens up the 15th level of the matrix to earn on even more people. Now, just for the show and just for values, if your matrix was completely full, so every single spot, so on the first level, there's 2 people below you, and then it doubles. Then there's 4 people below you, then there's 8, then there's 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512 or 5 whatever. Okay, it just goes, and then it's 1,000, then it's 2,000, then it's 4,000, whatever. To get 15 levels deep, I think if I did the math right before, I think it's almost 9,000 people. Okay, that is very unlikely to ever happen. Okay, I'm just pointing that out there and being transparent. Could it possibly happen? I don't know, in a rare case, but unlikely. That's why you have to take action, and that's why you really want to start sponsoring people to build your own team and to help them sponsor and to duplicate that process. But I want to show you the power of this matrix. So we're going to go back in, and I'm going to go back into, this was a weekly one that I showed you first. Now we're going to look at the monthly. So the monthly one gets paid usually the first Thursday on the first Thursday after the previous month. So all of my September commissions and build-up was paid on October 3rd. It was the first Thursday in October. So notice September 1st through September 30th was paid on October 3rd. That was the same date of the previous week, okay? So when we click on this, this is where it gets huge. The matrix bonus is one thing. The matching bonus is a totally different ballgame. Every single month, my matching bonus has been better than my matrix bonus. And I'm going to explain that in a few minutes. So just keep watching and how this actually works. So let's take a look at the matrix bonus. When we click on the matrix bonus, I earn $31.25 just for people that are in my matrix. Some of them I've sponsored, some of them I haven't. So this goes to show you, it shows you how many levels deep. So I have 14 levels deep because I'm a gold member, and this tells me the number of people. So again, 2, 4, 8, 16. My first 4 levels are completely full. My 5th level last month was about half full of active members, and there's people that have come in and then they left, so things happen, okay? There's a total other video. We can go more in depth with how the system compresses, excuse me. That's not important. But what you're wanting to focus on and what's important is that every single one of these is worth a quarter, okay? So notice all this money builds up. I ended up with an additional $31.25 on my monthly commission. That's something that could pay my membership for 3 months. I could use that and buy a product or two. LiveGood has amazing products at extremely low prices. Okay, I can get 3 products for $30. Okay, some of their products are only $8.95 each, or $8.50, I believe, is the lowest product. All high quality products at low prices. I could use it and save it for other months. I could pay for someone else's membership. So again, make sure you're checking the other videos out, because in another video, I talk about how to cash out with the money that you make and how to use some of that money in your credit wallet and maybe pay for another person's membership or transfer to someone, okay? So $31. Now, this goes through and then it breaks down. It gives you the details. It tells you every single person and where that is. So notice where my name is. I'm the enroller here. So I obviously sponsored that person, but then look, there's Marcy's name. There's James' name. Okay, now fit. HB Don, there's me again, there's Marcy, Kate Thompson, Chandler. I'm having duplication because people on my team have sponsored people, and I'm earning money off of people that they sponsored month after month after month. And so as we go down, notice it now changes because this is probably my first, 4 or 5 levels. Notice over here how many levels deep, 6 and 7. So we had some massive growth from one of my members, 10 levels deep, showing you all the numbers, going all the way down to 14 levels deep. Okay, this is the importance, again, of the growth and again, to help people to build their team so you can actually have those spaces in your matrix fill up. Okay, if someone isn't being very active, reach out to them, touch base with them, show them and recommend some strategies that might help them actually get started and get their first 2 memberships and actually rank up to bronze position, which again opens up more levels. So that is extremely powerful with all this money that is coming in just from the matrix month after month after month, because I have a total of 125 people just in that first 14 levels for me personally. Okay, this is just me personally. Obviously, income disclaimer, my efforts might not be the same efforts as you put in. I work hard and I take a lot of action, and I will do whatever I can to help you or your team to be able to try to achieve these same results. Okay, where it really gets powerful is option number 3. Okay, option number 3 is the matching bonus. And like I said a few minutes ago, my matching bonuses have always been bigger than my matrix bonus. And the reason is because I personally sponsor people. So I get to match on everybody's matrix that I personally sponsored. So if you've never sponsored anyone, let's say you had the same size matrix and same team, you had 125 people under you, you would earn a commission check of $31.25. And I actually have people on my team that I've sponsored, a lot of people underneath them, and then we've had other growth. They haven't done a thing yet, and they're still earning about $30. What they're missing, though, is the matching bonus. Because they didn't sponsor anyone, they're not going to match on anyone. And that's unfortunate. Your goal is to try to get at least 2 people as soon as you can so that you can fill up those top 2 positions so that you're matching on both sides. Not only you're going to get the full scope of the size of your matrix, but you're going to match, you're going to match twice. And then if you sponsor someone that sponsored someone else, they will also give you generational matches. That's where it becomes really, really, really powerful. So if we go back over to the breakdown, we just looked at this one with the 25 cents. The really powerful one is the matching bonus. Anyone that you personally sponsor, you are going to earn a matching bonus of 50%. So if I have someone on my team that has earned $30 for the month, I'm going to earn $15. I'm going to earn a matching check on that. If someone earns $1,000 in their matrix, I earn $500 because I personally sponsored them. Where it gets more powerful is the generational matches that we see here. Obviously, as you rank up into diamond, it goes deeper and deeper and deeper. But these are complementary, I should say. They build on top of each other. So in addition to getting the first level, diamonds also get the platinum levels for those generations. They get the gold for those generations. And they get the silver, and they get the personal 50% on their own sponsored members. Okay, so it becomes extremely powerful with the generational matching. So let's take a look at some of my numbers just to break it down and where it comes from. So again, I made about 3 to 4 times more in my personally sponsored matching matrix, in my matching matrix than I did in my personal matrix. So just looking at the first people at the top, okay, these are my people with the biggest groups underneath them. So we have Laylee, Mariana, Marcy, and Catherine. And so notice they each moved and earned about the same amount. They earned $24 to $25. And so because they have a rather large team growing underneath them. And so this is my match right here, over here on the right. So Laylee earned $24.75. I earned half of that, $12.38. Mariana earned $24.75, the same amount. I earned half of that just because I sponsored these people. I sponsored Marcy. She earned $24.25. I earned half of that. I match. Okay, I get a match of half of that. Okay, it's super powerful. Now, Laylee, for example, sponsored David. Okay, Laylee is my first generation. David is my second generation. So at the second generation, I am earning 10%. So David earned 36.25. I earned 362 from that. Okay, I earned 10%. So generations down. Notice David also sponsored Mal, okay, because this is theirs, and then secret key is actually David's username. Notice it went from first generation to second generation. She earned $30. I earned another 10% off of that. That's my second level silver generation. So if we go back here, notice I earned 10% on the silver first generation, 10% on the silver second generation. Okay, I earned both of that. Because I am a gold member, I also have the ability to earn an additional 5%, 5%, and 5% down 3 levels. Okay, so it just continues to grow and continues to grow. I cannot stress how powerful the matching bonuses can be if you take action. Again, if you don't ever sponsor anyone, this whole page won't exist for you. It would just say 0. But because I've sponsored multiple people, I just want to show you how big this is. And in some cases, it's small amounts that I'm earning, but you have to remember, small amounts in massive quantities builds up to some nice numbers. And again, depending on where you are in the world, this could be life-changing income for you and your family. It could be something that is simple as, maybe helping to pay for another a car payment. Maybe it's getting something fixed in your house. Maybe it's a new water tank. Maybe it's a new furnace. Maybe it's just helping to go out and have an extra dinner every night with your family. The point being, you have an opportunity right in front of you to change your life and to help change the lives of people around the world. LiveGood has such a low entry point of joining that people are dying to get in. We talked about the cost to get in the beginning of this video. It is nothing relative to the businesses that are out there that ask for you for thousands of dollars to start and require you to buy a lot of expensive stuff. Okay, that doesn't happen in LiveGood. So let's just take a look and watch how many levels I have here. I'm just going to keep scrolling and scrolling. So look, there's my second generation. I'm going to see if I can find my gold one for David. And so there it is. So it's actually on the same screen. So there's David Deacle, and here's David Deacle. I'll try to open it up. So my silver generation was at 10%. Now my next part, the gold first generation, $3.65 or 25 cents went down to $1.81. My gold generation, I'm earning 5% of that amount. So not only did I earn 10% of David's amount, I earned an additional 5%. So really I earned 15% on David. Okay. If we go and find Laylee, let me see here. Laylee might only be in once because she hasn't ranked up. She's only sponsored David. Okay. And then things, she just didn't take any action. Okay. That's a totally different story. And that happens sometimes. Okay. But in some cases, you're earning on people multiple times. Okay. It's extremely powerful. Excuse me for 1 second. I'm just going to scroll down here. Notice all of these second generation, gold second generation. Here's some more that I personally sponsored that are, multiple levels down. So I got 25 cents for them. They only had one person. So even though I sponsored Dana, for example, Dana has another person under him that I'm earning on. Okay. I'm actually earning on that person twice. Okay. And that's a powerful thing. And so I'm earning on them, and I'm earning on anyone that they have because someone else lied in Dana's downline. Even if I sponsored Dana and sponsored the person below them, not only do I earn Dana's match, but then the person below I'm also earning again. So I'm earning multiple times on some of the same people. And so we continue to go, and it just goes and goes and goes. Notice again, like I said, it might be a very small amount. Maybe this person only has 2 people in their downline, so they earn 50 cents for the month. Maybe they just started out, or maybe they haven't been active, but I still am earning a commission on that. These amounts of money add up. So generation after generation after generation. As I rank up to platinum, this list is going to get even longer. If I get into diamond, it's just going to be crazy and is going to continue to explode. So this is so powerful here with the matches. The key to the match, though, is you have to sponsor people. So make sure you're taking a look at the other videos. If you haven't checked them out, the easiest way, obviously over on the left side, you're going to click on My Websites, and you're going to be able to get your Powerline link, that's what you're going to share with people when they are interested in finding out more about the LiveGood opportunity. So I hope you've appreciated, and I hope this is very clear to you and you are ready to rock and roll. Feel free to share this with your team. Obviously, I'm here to help you be successful any way you can and in any way that I can, obviously within limits. And I want to make sure that you are able to rank up. And so the more you rank up, the more you're going to continue to see growth like this and have multiple levels at your beck and call, so that, again, you can change the life that you exist in the life you have right now, and make it the life that you've always dreamed of. So again, this has been Dave Gardner, and I'm excited to work with you and look forward to seeing you rank up with these 3 major ways to make income. Now, just as a little hint as I end, there's actually other ways to make income, but we're going to save that for a different video. We'll talk soon.